doggy. What will today bring? Good morning, folks. Oh, look. Parking lot was full. Everybody went to work. There's the old girl. There's the office over there. Get ready to go make me some breakfast. Good morning, folks. Coming to you from Covington, Virginia. I find that if I stay in a hotel, I can make my own breakfast. This guy's even got sausage. It saves me a couple dollars on the road. So, yeah, so I'm gonna break this up with my fingers, right back to the hotel room. Ooh, doggy. So before I leave this fine hotel, very, very late start today, 10 o'clock, I actually lost something and took the whole room apart, unpacked the whole bike, figured that I just lost this GPS. So I loaded everything up and figured it out on my backup phone and went to put my helmet on and it was in my helmet. The adventures of Dale. Anyway, you want to know how I get to where I'm going? Well, I have a small map here that's for the BDR, and then I have my big map here. I have 3 routes to get me to where I'm going. I have Sam's route, which is like the original creator. I have Sam's route. I have GPS Kevin's route. He mails you a little microchip. And then I have One Man Trail. One Man Trail, I think, is cleaned up a lot. I don't know. We'll find out. But for today, I'm on the here, let me say it right. The BDR, Mid-Atlantic Backcountry Discovery Route. So I'm going to knock out Route 2 and hopefully end up in Damascus today. But with this 10 o'clock start, I don't know where I'm ending up. Spent way too much money yesterday. Yeah, the $40 at the brewery to get a burger and 2 beers, and then $80 for a hotel. And not that $80 is bad, but I gotta definitely slim down my budget. So anyway, we're on the road. There we go. So I'm about 20 miles south of Covington, and had to stop, make some adjustments on the bike. Something was poking me in the leg. My Bluetooth thing I didn't charge last night. I'm gonna learn a lot on this trip, but this is just one of. You should hear how quiet it is. This is just one of hundreds of stops. It's just a little pull off on the road, a windy road at that, and it's just wonderful. Oh, there is an old tire over here, but nature is nothing like it. God bless America. Free camping, what? Anyway, about 21 and a half miles south of Covington, Virginia, had I known this, I'd have stayed here last night, is a free campsite from the national park. I have to walk around and tell you the name of it. Geez, I thought they'd have it out here. Oh, Camping at the Pines Campground. No fee for camping, quiet hours, fires and rings, and don't leave your stuff, and occasionally bears might come into the campground. But there's vaulted toilets over here. There's campsites. It looks like there you go. It might be backwards, but anyway, there's your campsites. 1 through 9, 10, and they have water. Look at there. So I'm going to fill my canteen up. I didn't know they had water. So had I known that this was here on the northeast BDR, about 21 and a half miles south of Covington, I'd have stayed here. What a wonderful place. Oh well, put this in my notes. A car did just go by though. Free camping. Right across from campsite 7 is a little tiny sign you might miss, says water. Well, let's see what kind of water they have. like a little bit of a, oh yeah, there it is. I think I could have came around the other way, but yeah, I could have came around the road the other way. Anyway, here we have it. And there must be 10 locks on it. No water here, folks. No water. Oh, a little bit of walk up and down that hill. So there is no water. But that's okay. What a beautiful place to camp. Jefferson National Forest. Free camping. All right, off to my adventure. MABDR Section 2. 20 miles before Covington. Well, MABDR folks traveling north or south on Section 2. It's July 15th. It's 11:44 in the morning. If I had a dirt bike, I could squeeze under it. There's no going around it that I would feel comfortable with on the KTM. But I'm thinking, if I cut these two branches here, and I actually brought a saw. If I cut these two branches here, I can put it in this ditch and get around. So I'll report back here in a couple minutes. I'm gonna get my saw out. Well, believe it or not, it's still the same day, July 15th at 11:46, and I cut these two branches off. I think I can get through there. We'll give it a try. And just like that, I've overcome my first obstacle. Well, first obstacle of a tree down anyway. Anyway, maybe one of the locals will come through and cut it up. It looks like they do a pretty good job at that. So all this is done, I don't know, 15 minutes. So bear to the side of the, here, I'll show you. First, don't come flying over this hill because this is really loose gravel and run into the tree. But when you get here, slow down, as if you're heading north. Slow down, bear to the left, and underneath you go and along your way. The old 390 did it with all this junk on here. I know you can do it too. All right, fellow Mid-Atlantic Back Road Discovery Route folks, have a great day. Woo, doggy, I did sweat a little, but there's no bugs. Well, I can't say I haven't seen any bears on this trip. Well, Ruffed Grouse Management Area, Jefferson National Forest, blah, blah, blah. Tub run. See, I knew I should have brought the TW. Man, it's nice up here. It is really, really nice. Although I'm not making much distance. I've only went 40 miles today, if that. So where do I eat lunch, or at least a snack? Well, today I'm on top of a mountain, sitting in the forest. The road's behind me over here, and of course the bike's right here. Got my map out, got my bug spray, my banana, and my water. Now I ain't gonna lie, I do miss working in the office a little bit, eating lunch with my friends, Amy, Buck, and Chris, and the crew. I miss the tram building down there, having lunch with those folks at the OC Dollar, and I miss eating lunch at the campground with Winnie. But this is great. This is absolutely great. Well, I'm going to sit here and have my little snack, and I got 2 bars, so I'm going to give Mom a call. Got to call Mom. Always important. Let me give Mom a call. Oh, looky there. Some man-made waterfalls. There's a gate. Of course, it says no trespassing. And it goes over and it goes up those stairs. What an interesting feature. Well, the real reason I stopped, that's a bonus. Let me get this water bottle out of here. Now, if my son-in-law, Wade, is watching this, he'll tell you, hold on folks, if my son-in-law Wade's watching this, he'll tell you don't do this. But here's a pipe sticking out of the mountain. So that's gotta be good, right? What do you think, Wade? Oh, doggy. All right. We're replenished up on water. Woo, doggy. Guess I can take a video of the GPS. So there it is. 4,000 feet up in the air. In the wilderness. So what is a wilderness? Well, I'm in one. But there's got a White Rocks campground around here somewhere, and a windy overlook, a Potts Trail, and all kind of places to get stuff done. And then what is a wilderness? Wilderness is a special place for you to experience a world where man is the only visitor. Oh, there you go. 1,000,000 acres wild. Pretty interesting stuff. I guess the shelter's closed. The food conditioned the bears to have been reported around Bailey Camp Shelter. Bears have been aggressive towards hikers in their pursuit of food. The shelter is closed to keep you and the bears safe. You know what? This might be, it is. I'm on the Appalachia Trail. You know how I know it? Because that tree up there has got a white line on it. There you go. Well, imagine that. They said I was going to cross the Appalachia Trail a couple times, and there it comes this way, and then there it goes. Try to turn the camera slow, and there it goes that way. So I'm on the Appalachia Trail, although I don't really know where I'm at. Nice and cool up here. A little hot down in the valley. There's the old girl. She's doing good today. I only got about, well, it said on my GPS. What did it say? I got 13 more miles to go until I'm at the end of this section of the 13 more miles to go before I'm at the end of this section of the MABDR. Well, the Appalachia Trail. I figured that out myself. All right, folks. I'm going to get back on the old girl. Ain't she pretty? God bless America. Well, folks, I can't honestly say how I ended up here. But I'm at Mountain Lake Resort. Look at this. And you know what Mountain Lake Resort is known for? Watch this. Folks, nobody puts baby in the corner. Can you guess where I am? What a beautiful view. You know, it must really take something for a group of folks to carve this out through the mountains. They probably started here and there was nothing but like trees on the left and right and carved this path out. You see them all over the country, but I thought this was pretty cool to stop at. Plus, it's a really good view. So on the north to south route, I am at the southernmost part of the MABDR Section 2. Section 1 next. Well, I got to tell you, folks, at the rate I'm going, it's going to take me 2 months to get to, don't worry, Kelly. It's going to take me 2 months to get to Oregon. I found a moose lodge. Look at this. Here's where you come down the road this way, and then you got to turn right, or looking at you left, and there's an old gas station here. And yeah, there's a moose lodge. So I stopped in there for a frosty beverage. Now I'm back on the road. I don't know how far I'm going. Have a good day. Well, I guess I gotta ask permission before I go past. There's a whole bunch of ducks up here. I don't think they're too happy about me coming by. All right, folks, I heard the thunder rolling, and I put in the DYRT, D-Y-R-T app, and it sent me to this place, which is right off the Mid-Atlantic Back Road Discovery Trail. And it's an interesting place. There's my tent, and of course you got a picnic table. It's $15, but it's got a horse corral. It's actually a horse campground. I've never even heard of such a thing. I don't have a horse. Maybe I'll park the old girl in there. No, I'm gonna leave her here. I don't want the horse people to get mad at me. So I got a little hook here to hang my food up. Of course, I don't really have much food. And yes, that are bugs you see flying around in front of the camera. Well, I'm not going to close this out yet because I got to go down and write a check. More thunder. I got to go down and write a check for $15. But I'm all set up. Storm's coming. I hope I'll be okay. I'm sure I will be. All right, let me go down and pay for my spot. Well, I still haven't went down and checked in yet, but got my beef stew. It actually smells pretty good until I was looking at the expiration date. Or is that the born on date? 2013. Oh hell, that's only 11 years ago. What could possibly go wrong? Everything's all set up. Might even try to make a fire if this rain holds off. We'll see how it goes. People left some cardboard and stuff up here, and there sure is a lot of sticks around to pick up. 2013. Ooh. Well, a few people told me don't buy the tent with extra room. But at my first night on my trip, I sure am glad I did. Sitting out here getting ready to eat my 12-year-old food. Rain started coming down pretty good. I don't think I have any leaks. Woo, doggy! Well, good morning, folks. I didn't get to close the video out last night. Didn't even get to pay my $15. Poured down raining. Tent worked great. It was dry. Slept very well. Big shout out, he'll never watch this, to the moto camp there, Dork in the Road. The first time I blew up my air mattress, I blew it up till it was, full. And then I watched one of his videos, and you only do it till it's, actually when you kneel on it, you can feel the ground, but when you lay on it, it's perfect. I slept so good, except for some camper, the only other camper in the whole park up here, ran a generator all night long. No, I didn't do anything to it. I can still hear it running now. So today is going to take me down to Damascus, Virginia. I think that's going to be my final. I'm packing up a little bit here. Made my first instant coffee. It's okay. I guess by the end of the trip, I'll either go back to the French press or figure it out. But I got my navigations all ready to go. Looks like, whoa, 245 miles. Oh, that must be the wrong track. So, beautiful morning. Birds are singing. So I'm going to close this video out. Actually, day 3, but I'm closing out video 2. If I think about it too much, I'll just go crazy. All right, thanks. Thank you all very much. I better like, thumbs up, subscribe, comment, And God bless America. Ooh, doggy. See you on the trail.